COVID-19, we know, has already killed more than 131,000 Americans, more than 1,400 in Minnesota alone.
So the question on everyone's mind right now is when a vaccine will be ready and what that might look like. Nurse practitioner Patsy Stinchfield, who's the Senior Director of Infection Prevention at Children's Minnesota, is here this morning to help shed some light on this vaccine story. Patsy, we know you're part of the CDC's Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices. Recently had one of your first meetings on COVID-19. Thanks so much for being here this morning. Can you talk to us a little bit about what this committee was talking about?
Well, it was a wonderful session laying the groundwork on what we know and don't know about the virus, about our immune system's response to the virus, of what it's going to take and inform on our vaccine development. And then we talked about when the vaccine becomes available, who will get it first, having tiered approach and a phased-in approach, starting, of course, with healthcare workers, emergency room staff, first responders, and then probably our highest risk patients after that.
So let's get into that on some of the dates on when that might be, because I think a lot of people, we hear numbers at the end of the year, at the beginning of next year. First, what is this advisory committee saying on the timing of when we might get a vaccine? And then second, when might everybody else get the vaccine?
Right. Well, it's impressively swift what's happening. And when you think of the fastest vaccine we've ever had, mumps, being made in 4 years, what we're hoping to see is vaccine being finished and out in 2021. And how that's happening is typically it's like hurdles in vaccine manufacturing, where you have to test it in animals, test it in people, test it and pass it in regulations, hurdle, hurdle, hurdle. Then you manufacture it. What's happening here is swim lanes. So you've got everything happening at the same time, no cutting corners on safety. I was really happy to hear that. And having the manufacturing and the testing happening at the same time. And if it works, it is ready to go. If it doesn't work, then we'll have to waste it, which is why we have over 100 different candidates around the world, vaccine candidates that are working.
Once we get a vaccine, let's say in 2021, how long do they anticipate it will take before we can get our population vaccinated?
Well, that's a great question, and it will come out in small amounts, just like we learned with H1N1. When that happened, Children's got 100 vaccines for all of our patients, and we had to decide who gets them first. We'll have that same kind of tiered approach, but the goal is to make millions of vaccines, and the whole world needs them at the same time. And so then getting it to priority places, priority people. So it will take at least 6 to 12 months to be able to get this rolling out fully to all communities.
Patsy, you and I have talked over the years many times about the flu vaccine. I know that's your primary point of focus, and one of the things you're always trying to do is get people to get this flu vaccine.
Right.
We've heard a lot of talk about some people saying, I might not get the COVID vaccine when it comes out. Are you concerned about that?
I am concerned about that, and I think that, we have a COVID pandemic and we have a misinformation pandemic. And the issues are that we need to let the scientists' voices lead and not the skeptics or those that are having misinformation. But we will look at the science, and that's why I follow this very closely, and it's all about safety. And we want people to come back not only for their flu vaccines, but all vaccines. It's safe to come in. Our institutions, all healthcare is really focusing on safety, so getting vaccinated is the best thing we can do right now.
All right. Patsy Stinchfield with Children's Minnesota, thanks so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me.